Welcome to the WION podcast, where we explore fascinating stories and ideas from various fields. In this episode, we explore how the B-52 bomber's cockpit evolved from rows of analog gauges to a modern digital flight deck over more than 7 decades. The transformation reflects decades of remarkable advances in aviation technology. The first B-52 cockpits featured hundreds of analog instruments, round gauges for altitude, airspeed, engine RPM, fuel flow, oil pressure, hydraulic pressure, and dozens more. Reading the aircraft's state meant visually scanning this entire panel continuously, building a mental picture from dozens of separate data sources. Pilots trained for years just to manage instrument scan patterns. With 8 engines, the original cockpit had 8 engine temperature gauges, 8 RPM indicators, 8 fuel flow meters, 8 oil pressure readouts, all analog, all requiring individual attention. The flight engineers panel alone covered an entire wall of instruments dedicated purely to managing propulsion systems. It was a full-time job for a dedicated crew member. The original B-52 navigated using celestial navigation, a sextant-like system that tracked star positions through a periscope in the fuselage roof, combined with early inertial navigation computers the size of washing machines. Navigators plotted positions by hand on paper charts. A transatlantic mission required hours of manual calculation to stay on course. The original B-52 navigated using celestial navigation, a sextant-like system that tracked star positions through a periscope in the fuselage roof, combined with early inertial navigation computers the size of washing machines. Navigators plotted positions by hand on paper charts. A transatlantic mission required hours of manual calculation to stay on course. The physical layout of the B-52 cockpit, 2 pilot seats side by side, lower deck for navigator and electronic warfare officer, has not changed since the 1950s. What surrounds those seats has been transformed beyond recognition. A 1952 B-52 pilot transported to a 2026 B-52 cockpit would recognize the chairs and the view out the window. Everything else would be unrecognizable. The Nokia 3310 and the iPhone make calls. The 1952 and 2026 B-52's drop bombs. The function is identical. The interface to that function is separated by 70 years of computing, display, and sensor technology. What took a crew of 6 to manage in 1952, reading, calculating, monitoring, now requires 5, with software handling much of what the 6th person used to do full-time. Despite every upgrade, certain things remain constant. The view from the cockpit windows, the physical feel of the control yoke, still a large wheel, not a fighter-style sidestick. The basic wing flex is visible on long flights. And the fundamental task, fly a very large aircraft a very long distance and deliver its payload precisely. The tools have changed. The mission never has. Thanks for tuning into this incredible story. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more captivating stories to come. Stay tuned.